here, but Stalker is in position to make sure that it's contested. If he wants to risk the triple blink, will be a little bit less of a factor in the fight afterwards. And Lip still has an EMP.
Yeah, and with this kind of center wall, you might lose some LOS on this EMP, but the Lana Rain will always believe. Here's the rally, EMP, but Lip gets slept! And he manages to translocate out, and that's all thanks to the Dong Hack Primal that just summoned so much attention so that his fellow teammate could get out. With the rally, the late one from ChiYo, this could be an advantage for the Atlanta Rain, but it's overtime in favor of the Spark, and Shy is let loose! And the Rain invested so much!
That's going to put Lip on an even sharper timer, and with this high ground here for Hangzhou Spark, it's going to be difficult for Lip to get up there in good time. Might have to solo EMP the Winston.
guxue actually does manage to jump to safety. Good bubble to protect himself, and that was the main target. Atlanta Rain not looking so healthy either. Stalker pulse bomb, trades Lengsa, ChiYo gone too.
That's by Leave. If he can hit another pulse bomb, this could be over.
Could be over for the Spark too, man. It's 99%. Someone has to touch. The pulse bomb hits the shield. I thought we were gonna have a repeat of last time. And Leave has already recalled out. Shy pushed away. Spark have the point. And Shy, he's overclocked. He's ready to go. And Dong Hack misses the punch. Good dodge there by Shy. Stalker couldn't dodge the L from Leave. And Spark have done more than enough to survive and thrive as they take Surabasa.
No 3-0 to begin with. Flashpoint is where the Hangzhou Spark strike back and make sure that Atlanta Rain's dominance is not perfection to begin our run here in Toronto. And that means that our series does go on and on, Lemon. Next up is going to be Push. We know that this also thrives on these faster compositions. It feels like Atlanta Rain are happy to continually revert back to this composition that's been their bread and butter all year long.
Leave has 3,000 more damage than Stalker. Ooh. Talk about clutching up against one of the best tracers in the world. We were highlighting his stats, but all you had to do is believe.
The usual babysitting Nano onto Shy, most likely, when Lip pops that EMP.
These Spark supports are playing as safe as they can. They know what's coming. You don't need a crystal ball for this one. You can see that guxue trying to present himself, see if he can attract that single EMP, but Lip goes to the back, and there is Dong Hack to apply the pain. And Spark have already lost Lengsa, and Spark, they can assess C. Do they think this 4v5 is turnable? They have the Nano, they have the PS ultimates, but with this bubble of Dong Hack in their face, Shy feels the need to blink past it! And it works out! That giant shield of the rally, though, is blocking a lot of his vision, so there's guxue lining up the pins for the Spark! And Atlanta Rain, they fight back and forth. It's 3 versus 4 in favor of the Spark. We're so good at disengaging. We highlighted guxue before, and this is the leader who makes it done.
Overclock means no need to actually pop the rally, so ChiYo's kept this in reserve still. Dong Hack's got yet another Primal, by the way. He's doing unfathomable amounts of damage and keeping Hangzhou Spark bullied in main.
Oh, the juggle just a little bit off, which would have been enough to push Mmonk and Lengsa into the line of fire of the Rain. But guxue has the same idea, and Leave gets the final blow on the Dong Hack, and ChiYo tries to rally the team, and Shy closes the door on the Atlanta Rain, stopping that momentum push.
Sometimes it's a game of millimeters, and that right there was a couple of millimeters that separated ChiYo.
Spark are good at disengaging and winning back this neutral fight now that they're on their own bridge.
Oh, Lengsa got the fast spawn as well. It was a matter of milliseconds, but it does mean that Lengsa's going to take too long to return to his fight. Mmonk might have to just fly elsewhere. With Shy beside them, it could be a pair of ultimates for a Nano overclock. This could potentially end it. Atlanta Rain need to stay on Timmy.
Nano for Mmonk, looking at Shy, attending to him as much as possible. guxue taking the brunt of the pressure though. Overtime for the Atlanta Rain, and Shy is nanoed, and you can't stand in his way! 2 and 4! The Hangzhou Spark! Down 2 max, force the game 5!
Stalker simply forced to watch as the sound of railguns rips through Toronto and rips through the Atlanta Rain. A map 5 banger between East and West. This is what we all wanted when we brought regions together, people together, our Overwatch esports family together here in Toronto.
The West may be best, but the East are beasts, and you're looking at one of the most fearsome ones, the clutch lords of playoffs, the Hangzhou Spark, hungry to take back the series that they should have just started better in the first place. But to put a dent, however the series ends, to put a dent like this into the Atlanta Reign, the #1 team of the West, APAC deserves more respect.
Your power rankings mean nothing when faced with a nano-boosted Shy. It's a simple calculus. When that railgun's got 50% extra damage, it doesn't matter how beefy you are, how hard a favorite you might be considered. It's time to flee. Other side, get a tap on the cart here. Yes, but that does mean that he's not going to be able to control Stalker as well as he would like, and it makes it easier to move in onto Lengsa. Good block.
Go back home. They don't have that pulse bomb. Spark's backline in trouble, and someone has to contest. It's up to Leave, and Shy Spark need a stop to stop this cart. This time bank is insane, and so is Shy. Catches Lip, and Stalker waves goodbye to the Atlanta Reign on this attack that looked flawless.
Atlanta Reign did a good job for LOSing the majority of that nano onto Shy, but eventually half through. They are going to have a nano overclock, mind you, if they give it a little bit more time.
Ooh, that Donghack Primal just tossed Shy into the enemy fire. Donghack is slowed down. Great sleep there by Mmonk. Atlanta Reign have a one-man advantage, but they got to heal back up too. Leave dives into the back there to assist guxue and the supports. Lengsa running as far as he can, and he's the only survivor. You got the rally from ChiYo. Could this be the final push there of the Atlanta Reign? 18 seconds left. Shy fires through. Kill ChiYo. Fielder's gone. There's no healing for the Atlanta Reign.
There is simply no way. Shy's a magician, a juggernaut, a titan, a god of aim before your eyes is born. Just before the final hurdle, Atlanta Reign shoved back into the Phoenix egg. They'll have to be born again on the defense.
Oh, entering that Dragon's Cave, and all Atlanta got was fired. It was 4 minutes that Atlanta had going into that. It got dangerous. Will the Spark be stopped?
Well, Lip's got an overclock. There's a primal rage too. There's plenty of staying power here for the Atlanta Reign. All they have to do is use their resources well. guxue blocks away these squishies. The slip doesn't hit.
guxue is just so annoying! This Primal finally jumps out. He knows his push is important and he doesn't want to give it up. Goes back to his team at half health. The rally begins to get Spark in a healthier position. A huge shot hits the Atlanta Reign! ChiYo rallies the team! The spawns are too far! The Atlanta Reign are dead! The Hangzhou Spark have done it! It's a reverse sweep!
The East demands your respect! Atlanta Reign, your mid-season Madness champions! Straight down to the lower brackets at the hands of the Hangzhou Spark with a reverse sweep! Unreal.
The #1 seed has been vanquished. Nobody cared about the Hangzhou Spark. Nobody sent them to the other bracket. The Hangzhou Spark APAC are back.
The smiles could not be more prevalent for Hangzhou Spark. A relief more so than anything. So nerve-wracking to go up against a team like the Atlanta Reign, a team where you never know just how powerful they could be. So many times, this could have gone any team's way. Even Saravasa went 2-2 right to the end. It was anybody's game, Lemon, the entire time.
I was just looking at that gaming warlord of guxue.
You just gotta stare.
Some good cosplays, but also cosplays a reverse sweeper, apparently. What a series! And this is just day 1. My voice is out, GOLDENBOY's voice is out. What a series we've had. Nobody on the desk predicted this. Our perfect bracket prediction, is anyone even gonna win it anymore? Atlanta Reign haven't lost a match on LAN. Hangzhou Spark on that match win streak from APAC will continue it here today on day 1 of playoffs. And your superstar is Shy.
And what else can we expect from one of the most hyped DPS coming into this season? Shy not only doing his job, but also being the difference maker again and again. It was the Sojourn that turned things around on Surabasa, that continued the motif of outplaying the Sombra composition where he went to Esperanza, and then Lip had to pick up the gauntlet. Atlanta Reign had to play Spark's game, but Shy could not be more comfortable in this position.
Hangzhou had to adapt and overcome. Like, Shy already had to play against Stalker on Tracer. That didn't start off too well. The Ashe also got clobbered by a Sombra and a Doomfist all up his grill, and Shy found the hero, the one that set him apart in playoffs before, and look at that. Shy is a hero. There's nothing more to say.
Heroes come in all shapes and sizes, but this one is particularly large. Charge shot kills 8.2 per 10 minutes. That's crazy, because no one was peeking Shy, no one was giving him those angles. It was millimetric plank lengths worth of time were given to try and flick over those shots, and again, Shy managed to do it. This is such a well-deserved player of the match, but all of Hangzhou Spark turned up today against a team that is incredibly stacked. Credit to the Atlanta Reign. They are looking bloody strong. For the Hangzhou Spark, no one expected them to come out like this.
And that's not the only talented team when it comes to APAC. And Hangzhou Spark have proven that APAC got that dog in them. That reverse sweep against the #1 seed, they got to choose who they sent to the other side of the bracket. Atlanta Reign should have reassessed. We have an interview with someone on the stage. Let's go check in with GOLDENBOY.
Did you just come here
with Shy from the Spark. My man went out there and crushed it today. Congratulations. First and foremost, how does it feel to have an opportunity to play in front of this incredible crowd here in Toronto in person?
对，你今天在这么多观众面前线下比赛有什么感受？
我觉得人生就是那种快乐的时光很少，我觉得就现在这种让二聚餐，这种机会也特别的少，所以我觉得这种让二聚餐我特别的开心。那我觉得这是人生非常难忘的时刻。
So to have this opportunity, it is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be playing in front of all of these people, and I'm obviously so happy this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Incredible. Now, you guys were, down 2-0. We know the Atlanta Reign are an incredible team. Were you guys worried? Were you worried that you wouldn't be able to bring it back and get this win, or were you confident the entire time?
所以就是说，亚特兰大这个对战特别强。你当时就是输了两个地图的时候，你们有没有就是很紧张，在想我们能不能赢这场比赛？
我觉得我们有一定的信心吧，因为我觉得我们这一路走来非常的不容易，我觉得我们都在互相鼓励彼此，然后互相帮助彼此，就是这一路上走来，让我们成长了太多了。
So obviously we had a certain amount of confidence going in. This is a very tough and long journey for us, but obviously we are very happy to have made it here. So.
Well, I think everyone's happy that you made it here as well, Shy. Congratulations on the win. Well done. We do a little handshake. Boom. Also, big shout out to Jessie. First translation on the main stage. Give it up for her. And we're going to send it right back over to the desk.